Hello and welcome to the midweek edition of I'm Still Playing. So Zenless Zone Zero's update 1.5 released yesterday, and I am going to talk about that. But before I do, I just want to say the marketing for this update has been off the rails. I'm kind of actually stunned with how much money Hoyoverse is pouring into this marketing. There's a web event that has you decorating tickets with stickers for your own personalized animated image of Astra Yao holding your ticket. And I've actually lost count of how many different trailers and animated shorts have been released, each one with its own unique art style, and the production value for these things is over the top. I tell you, it's a little bit insane. So yeah, of course, I'm full on the hype train when I log in last night, and I have to tell you, I was actually a little bit disappointed. The reason for this is that it seemed like it wasn't all there yet. Let me explain. So I logged in and I claimed my login ticket, yay! And then I was like, okay, let's go do the dailies first because I need to get them done. I didn't do them that morning. Once I got all my dailies done, and I'm like, all right, well, it's time to tackle events, right? This is the first time I've been playing the game when a major release was dropped, and I want to get ahead on all of the events. And my UI is, of course, festooned with notification icons, so I'm like, all right, well, let's go do this. So I bring up the event schedule, and the first thing is a harmonic pack. And it's a nice tease of Evelyn's butt as it comes up. Don't think Hoyoverse doesn't know what it's doing, because, trust me, they do. But I'm like, okay, new story, let's go. But it's not available for a day yet, which, it's fine, because I haven't even actually started Chapter 5 yet, and I refuse to do things out of order story-wise if I can help it, so I'm like, okay, fine. And now Overlord's Feast is available, but that's last month's contest. We're not here for that, baby. We're here for episode 1.5. So I'm like, okay, well, I do know Ellen, and we do know her character, so we can do her character story. Only that's not available for 3 days. I'm like, WTF, Hoyoverse. Okay, so the next is Final Callback, right? And those are the demos for all the current S and A tier characters on the banner. I'm like, all right, well, cool, that's good. That gives us a chance to try Astra Yao out right now. So I'm like, all right, let's go check that out. Now, I'm not a quote-unquote Hoyoverse creator per se, and so this is actually my first chance to get a chance to see how she plays. And there are already full guides out there on how to play her, but honestly, in my extremely learned opinion, created from a whole 8 minutes of play or so, I'm not sure how much of a guide you're going to need, because here's what you need to do. Press E. No, seriously, press E and then swap out to your other characters while she remains on the field, providing a lovely background serenade through the combat, and providing everyone with attack buffs as they come into the field. And then, yeah, occasionally swap over to her, fire her ultimate, and heal everyone else. Okay, I'm kidding mostly, and I'm sure I'll dive into her a little bit more in depth in the future after I've actually added her to the roster. But so far, she does seem hella easy to play and freaking fantastic. Anyway, after spending some time with Astra, I went through the rest of the roster, all of whom I have played before to some extent, the sweet, sweet pollies. It wasn't entirely clear to me. Remember, I'm new to ZZZ's version of events, but it appeared that I could do this special part of Harmonic Pack, so I did, go over to that and push my way through it. It included a little tutorial for Evelyn, which, to be honest, I really didn't pay that much attention to. And there's a short little conversation between the two that's actually pretty funny, and then we got to the content. And again, Astra Yao is freaking fantastic. Sadly, I completed the battle before I got a chance to actually fire her ultimate, so I didn't see how the heal works, but I'm sure there'll be time for that tomorrow. The remaining events are just really the ongoing battle things, and I figured I'll get to all of that, in its own time. But I do know I'm definitely pulling for Astra Yao because she's freaking insane, and even though Miyabi's tapped my count of all my polys, I've scrabbled enough together for a single 10 pull. So off I go to the Reverb Arena, which is my designated banner pull location, and away we go. And of course, no dice. I did do a web event after that and played a little bit so I could scrabble up a few more, and managed to do one more 10 pull on the night. But again, no luck. And that really concluded my foray into the 1.5 content last night. Astra Yao does seem like she's going to be every bit as good as we've been led to believe, and that's awesome. As far as the rest of the content, well, I guess we'll check it out as it rolls out. How about you? Have you added Astra to your lineup already? Did you succeed in your 50-50, or are you, like me, doomed to fail? Leave a comment in the section specifically designated for that purpose, and let me know. Until then, if you are enjoying the content, well then help the poor AI bot out by tapping on the like button, and subscribe to me to help me out. Until next time, cheers and play hard.